are equally committed to His will and who know us well. And a lot of times we don't want to go to our friends because we're afraid they may say something that we don't want to hear. But a lot of times, in different circumstances in our lives, we're emotional or something else in that situation. We really can't see what He wants for us. But through advice from friends, they can show us different perspectives on the situation and help us through it. So in conclusion, I really feel that to a committed Christian, doing the will of God is the most important thing in your life. He has promised for every one of you a unique and special plan for your life. And all He wants to do is to give that plan to you. He wants to show you that He loves you and He cares about you through this plan. So no matter what the future holds, or no matter what questions you may have, God's always there. He's promised us. And to me, that is the greatest promise of all. To have someone you can turn to, someone you can depend on forever and ever. Thank you.
Not unlike any other group of young adults, the class of 1979 is one composed of individuals with many interests and concerns. Perhaps this is why our motto fits us so well. It reads, "This is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but is perhaps the end of the beginning." Now, this motto is good, because not only does it express our unified interest in the future, it also is ambiguous enough that it allows everyone in our class the opportunity to substitute his and her own personal goals and aspirations in that last phrase, the end of the beginning. But for our class to benefit as a whole from this verse, we must ask the question collectively, the beginning of what? When Winston Churchill first intoned these words some 37 years ago, he was referring to the outcome of a particular battle, the Allies' first victory of the Second World War. Now, I'm certain that we all recognize and realize the parallels between life and war. So perhaps an even more beneficial interpretation might be the beginning of real responsibility. Now, all of us have many responsibilities to God, to our family, to our jobs. But there is one in particular which seems to be more frequently neglected than any of these, and that is our responsibility to our nation. It is appropriate that the last class of the 1970s should consider what our nation desires and expects from us. For it was during our decade that saw political apathy popularized and indolence substituted for activism. American youth in the 1960s kept their opinions constantly in the public eye, greatly influencing legislation ranging from the bill to discontinue the peacetime draft to the constitutional amendment giving 18-year-olds the right to vote. Now, I am certainly not condoning their often destructive tactics, nor their ideological bias, but one must respect their dedication to their convictions and their desire to improve their country by integrating their convictions into the American policy framework. In stark contrast sits the attitude of the 1970s. America's greatest problem is no longer an overactive minority, but an under-concerned majority. Young and old alike are united in complacency and apathy. Little better than half of all the registered voters in the United States exercised their suffrage franchise in either the 1972 or 1976 general elections. In fact, according to percentages, fewer Americans voted in 1976 than in any general election since 1948. And in addition, total voter turnout was only 53% of those of voting age. That is 6.7% fewer than voted in 1968. The United States is allowing itself to fall into rule by minority. Unfortunately, the United States has too many problems to accommodate such apathy. I doubt very seriously that one person in the United States feels that he has all the answers to all of the crises which face us daily. The energy crisis, inflation, national security interests, and I doubt even more seriously that a majority of Americans would agree that this person had that knowledge. But Americans in general do possess the knowledge to overcome each one of these problems. We must communicate, however, communicate to one another our opinions, and communicate to our legislators our opinions. This is the essence of democracy. If we of the class of 1979 take this charge seriously, we will experience not only the satisfaction of having fulfilled our responsibility, we will then participate in the beginning of a renewal of the spirit of active concern to a positive influence toward the solution of the crises that are of such concern to us all. Thank you.
Class of 1979, please stand up. Mr. Thiessen, Dr. Reimer, friends of the graduates, it is with a great deal of pleasure that I present to you the 1979 graduating class of Kings Garden High School. Those receiving their diplomas this evening have satisfied all of the requirements for graduation as set forth by the state of Washington and of Kings Garden High School. They are now, therefore, entitled to all of the rights and privileges afforded to a graduate of this high school. Daniel Lawrence Bailey. Dan will be painting boats this summer. In the fall, he hopes and plans to fish for crabs. Erling Lee Barnes. This summer will travel to Montana, and in the fall may go to Norway for fishing.
Mom, I got it.
Tawny Lynn Bauman. Tawny's in the audience with us tonight. Would you stand, Tawny? She came to us in the 4th grade, and during her time in high school, spent 4 years as a cheerleader, and for 4 years she was a class officer or representative of her classes. She also spent 4 years with the chorale. Due to family problems, she had to drop out later this year and was not able to finish her course to be able to graduate tonight. And tonight, Tawny, we want to extend to you our concern and our love. Thank you for being with us. Jay Taylor Bellamy. Jay will be working this summer. In the fall, he will be attending Wheaton College. Jay is this year's recipient of the Bill Trotton Scholastic Award and Honors, sponsored by the Honor Society for Scholastic Excellence and Active Participation in non-academic activities. Jay has also been awarded the Phi Beta Kappa Book Award for Outstanding Achievement in English since the 9th grade. James Malcolm Blessing. Jim will be working this summer. This fall will be attending the University of Washington. He is a recipient of a $500 scholarship from Century 3. Jim received the key designed for Kings, giving in honor of those students who have been on the honor roll for 6 years while attending Kings Garden Junior and Senior High School. Beth Ellen Bogart. Beth will be going to Key Largo, Florida this summer, and in the fall she will be attending Northwestern College in Orange City, Iowa. Kathy Jean Butler. This summer, Kathy will be working at Rainier National Bank, and in the fall working at the bank and attending Shoreline Community College. Kathy receives a key for having been on the honor roll for 6 years. Kayleen Chapman. She is not with us this evening. She is on a learning experience with the Wheaton College of Illinois, and this fall she will be attending the University of Washington. Diane Lynn Cloud. This summer, Diane will be working or attending Shoreline Community College, and this fall she will be attending the college also. Diane was the recipient of a scholarship sponsored by the Lutheran Brotherhood Insurance for a value of $100. Robert William Denham. Bob will be working this summer, and this fall he will be attending Shoreline Community College. Bob receives the Student Athlete Award from Kings Garden High School. Marilyn Irene Diffner. Marilyn will be attending Edmonds Community College this summer and in the fall. James T. Foster. Jim will be working with his father this summer and into the fall. Jill Nadine Gertson. She will be working and having fun this summer, and in the fall she will be attending Shoreline Community College. Bethany Marie Grant. Beth will be on vacation this summer and working, and in the fall she will be attending Northwest College in Kirkland, Washington. Beth is a recipient of a scholarship of $150 as a member of the Bible quiz team, which took second place in the nation. Kimberly Page Hammond. Kim will be working this summer, and in the fall she will be attending Northwest College in Kirkland. Shirley Ann Howland. Shirley will be working at Honeywell this summer and probably into the fall. Darla Jo Johnson. Darla will be working at Jeans and Stuff this summer, and in the fall will be attending Northwest Nazarene College in Nampa, Idaho.